This is the retreat center.
This is a retreat center.
Yeah.
So you have retreats.
Retreats, yes. Personal retreats, and also group retreats that they come. Yeah.
Oh,
This is another founders.
Mary of the Passion.
She's our foundress, yeah. French.
I have not heard of this. What a discovery. My hair is like totally standing. I'm just so...
This is our name, Franciscan Missionaries of Mary. And this is the calendar we got from Japan, I think, right? The Japanese province gave to us.
Yeah, it's Japanese, right?
So, yeah, I've been with the FMM since 40 years, I think, 40 years already. I joined 1982. This is my 41st year.
And what's the centenary year of the Institute? 1977.
My hair is standing, I don't know why. Founded in 1870s.
1877. So now is our 146th year of foundation, institute-wise, internationally.
How many years in Singapore?
In Singapore since 1953.
Huh? And this I'm in awe.
The first house is there in 1953. This one came later, 1970 plus, I think.
Yeah.
This building used to be a school, Haising Dewasa, which was a vocational school for girls in those 1970s, yeah.
The history is so rich.
And then when the government began to have other vocational schools, this changed into a retreat center.
It's so interesting because I keep thinking about skills development, I keep thinking about vocational, I keep thinking we need to regrow our skills, right? So the kind grower is two meaning, right? The grower is about growing food, but the grower is about our own
stuff, nurturing,
and how do we being in part of this journey of food, right? Basically transform, right? Just grow, so that's why.
So our ministries evolve along the years because depending on what's needed at each time in our capacity, we work with other people as well.
Yeah.
So the foreign migrant workers, the domestic workers, they come on the Sundays for skills training and
One day
formation.
Yeah, and they come here.
Also, when you come here, we give them something that's
We give them a community as well as skills.
Cooking,
Yeah.
To relate to one another, because otherwise they're housed in, you know.
What I love is the garden and the environment. That's why it's very different.
When the people coming in, they always saying that they feel the sense of peace and tranquility.
Yes.
But I think the name of this house, the House of Prayer and Formation, House of Prayer. So it really a very
House of Prayer and
formation.
Because schools used to use our place, the SJI, CHIJ, St. Teresa's Convent. You know, they send their
children for school camps.
They don't anymore.
Leaders.
They don't
Because
anymore.
the last 2 years of COVID, they couldn't send them up. Maybe this year they might renew again.
Oh, we must get all this up again, right?
And the parishes also, because parishes now are this way, no?
Yes.
So they need a space, garden,
Yeah.
that they can actually come in for.
I mean, I get the sense that we are being enveloped, like in tranquility, and it's very safe, and I think places for growth need
This
this
place
kind.
is a gem.
At what age did you all decide to be sisters?
In my 20s,
20s, like late 20s or mid 20s?
early 20s.
Early 20s. So you already know.
Yeah, 20. I also entered 20.
24, I think.
I entered at 21.
You see, you just knew, right? It's not about formation, is
Life
it?
was simpler in
Huh?
those days, you know?
You think so?
It's just the interior voice, the call.
Yeah. And you just knew. And you just knew. Wow. Okay, my hair's standing again. So we need to. Wow. And it's a bit.
Whom you're sending it to? Because
No, it will be on YouTube.
Yeah.
It will be on the Kind Grower
You
YouTube.
must show us what you.
Yeah, I will edit. But it's a bit like more natural style, and that's kind of my style of documentary. I just want it like as if people are here, you know. Yeah.
But you must see your content, otherwise it goes out. You don't know what's going on.
Missionary work, right? Missionary work, what that means.
Enter into the person's world, and your project springs from there. It's not what I want to do. It's what this person needs me to do at this point in time.
So you are serving the person.
Yeah. That's why we don't talk about our works or whatever. It's not, the works are secondary.
Yeah, it's not.
It's the person before us who is important. We don't say I do this or I do that, these are my works. No, the mission is more than just the works.
So you don't really have to worry about anything.
You worry about how to. That's why, like, you know, if you think about project, I mean, you worry about how to maintain these projects, whatever. No, in time to come, some projects will have to like be let go off because they're no longer relevant. People are not there, don't need those kind of works anymore. So you have to be flexible. It's not the works that you have to maintain, it's the people you have to nourish and nurture. That's how we see mission. So you see us evolving with time.
Yeah. So when I asked the question about if there are not enough nuns, young nuns, it's
God will provide. Yeah, it's not.
We don't have to solve it as like a problem.
God will, when God will send us people, and we always have collaborators. We train them in our charism, whatever. So God will provide. It's the mission. It's the people who are important. Not us. We have to step back like strong, but we have to step back like God leads, and God will lead.
So our eyes just need to be on the person in front of us.
Yes. And must see God in that person.
We must see God in that person. Larissa, but this is for me. How do you see God in a person?
I think we see the person in all his or her fullness, you know, her ups, her downs, her needs, her gifts. You know, we always think that we are the benefactors. We give, but we also learn from them. We also receive from them. So it's like, who is this person before me, and who am I to this person, and why is God putting us both together?
Is there an answer? Mostly.
The answer is different for each time now. Yeah.
So when you choose to, you decide to become sisters, right?
It's basically our desire to give ourselves to God, because God has given us so much. This is the only way that I can. For me, that's the only right way for me at that point in time. This is the way that I'm wired, I suppose. Yeah. You know, because I find that this is the best way that I can give God glory for me. For somebody else, the way to give glory to God is through a family life, you know. It's different for each person.
What is giving glory to God? What does that mean?
It's like giving myself as much as I can, as fully as I can, with all my gifts, all my talents, with my ups, my downs, because I know God takes me the way I am too. It's being the best I can be for God at this point in time.
And that's God's glory.
It's giving God's glory, yeah.
It's when you become the whole of yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need to be sparkling all the time, right?
It says that the glory of God is a person fully alive.
Saint Irenaeus.
Yeah.
That's all we need to be.
Yeah.
Huh?
Be fully
Just
alive.
authentic.
Yeah.
Just be ourselves.
Yeah, to be fully alive.
Huh?
And you give glory to God as yourself.
So God doesn't need us to be like perfect.
No.
No. God takes us where we are.
Oh my goodness. I'm kind of. That is the encounter.
He moves us,
Huh?
He directs us. He shapes us. That's all. It's up to us to say yes or no.
So you are like.
We can fight, you know. At the end, God has the upper hand.
And you're like the conduits. No, not even that. You don't see yourself as that. Are you like the conduits? Are you the representative?
We talk of being instruments of God's peace, instruments of God's grace. Yeah, and every instrument must be tuned according to the wavelengths of God. Yeah. So we are like channels, conduit channels, instruments, whatever you want to call it. Like Tagore has this whole thing, this whole poem of like tune me, right?